Isiah, Thomas, how do you deal with the celebrity status in this community? You go to a mall, you go out to a restaurant. Is it a problem? How do you deal with it?
You just prepare for it when you leave the house. You know that that's how it's going to be.
The people are going to come up to you?
Yeah. And if you're in a bad mood, you just don't go out. Because I don't like being rude to people. I don't like treating people bad. You know, most of the time people are really nice. They just want an autograph. They just want a little bit of your time. And they think they're the only one who wants a little bit. It's like 300 others who want a little bit. So, you know, you just prepare for it. And when you go out of the house, you just say, well, today I know I'm going to have to sign X amount of autographs. I know I'm going to have to go to practice. And it's just part of your everyday life.
Along with that, Julius Erving was in a status like that, and I think the worst time is probably when you're out eating, right?
Yeah.
When they come up in the middle of the meal, great dessert, great dish of pasta, and here they stick their hand or head in, right?
Yeah. But I usually just ask if they can wait till I'm done eating. Then I'll politely sign anything they want me to. I think the people who it's really hardest on is the people that you're having dinner with. If you're having dinner with your wife or a friend, you're constantly interrupted. And it's hard on them because it's like their special time, and people are more or less taken away from their time. So I just try to more or less say, can you wait till I'm done eating?
Obviously, tonight we're in Game 6. You said it, I've said it. Big game in the history of the franchise here. You made a statement in Joe Fall's column the other day that I would like you to relate and expand on, if you can, about playing the Boston Celtics.
You know, playing the Boston Celtics brings out the best of you as a person and the worst of you as a person. And as a basketball player, because they're so talented and they're so competitive, they will make you see how deep down inside you're willing to go inside yourself just to win a basketball game. They will push you to the limit just to see how determined you are to win. And if your determination can't equally match theirs, then they're going to win a basketball game. Playing against them, I don't think it's a matter of skill. I think it's a matter of who wants it the most and who wants it the hardest.
You know, I think after reading, I read it at about, when we returned the other night, I read it about 3:30 in the morning. I thought it was such a great quote. And it reminded me that their whole organization is like an organization of warriors. By that I mean guys who stand up so tall and so tough and so determined, no flair, no flash. I'm not only talking about the players, I'm talking about Red Auerbach, I'm talking about Casey Jones, who I happen to have great respect for, not only because of what he does as a coach, but his demeanor. A lot of times I wish I could be like him, but sometimes I got to beg a little bit more. But at any rate, I really, and their team is like warriors. The way they just come to fight you, no flair, no flash, correct?
Yeah, it's like they understand that they're talented as individuals, but when they come out on the basketball court, they have the mentality that we're going to do everything we can to win a basketball game. Danny Ainge is the perfect example. People don't like Danny because they say he tries to hurt people, but it's nothing personal. I know Danny Ainge would break my leg to win a basketball game, and he'll walk off the court. He'll probably come visit me in the hospital and send me flowers. But on this basketball court, he'll do anything he can to win a basketball game.
Let's switch gears. You've been criticized in the media over the years, particularly out of Boston. How do you handle that well, or what's your response to that?
As you know, I'm kind of sensitive, but being criticized and going through the things that I went through last year, you know, Dick Versace told me something, and you know, Dick's very good with words. He said I gotta get tougher skin. You know, I just gotta understand that there's some people in the world who aren't gonna like me, and I gotta accept that, and I gotta live with it. And some of those people happen to be in the media where their voice is heard more so than others. That's just something you have to deal with.
Along the same line, what's the most important thing in basketball? You know, is it scoring 40 points a game? Is it leading the league in assists? What's the most important thing?
Most important thing is winning the championship, competing in the championship, being able to go to the next step. There have been so many basketball players to come through this league, great basketball players, who have never had the chance or the opportunity to compete for a championship. And, you know, you can take all the statistics you want in terms of shooting, in terms of turnovers, in terms of assists. All that means squat. If you don't get a chance to compete for a championship, you haven't done your job as a basketball player.
Is the game at times too easy for you?
Yeah. Because every night, the guy I'm playing against, you know, I don't mean this to sound bad against the people that I play, but the guy that I'm playing against, I'm better than him. And I know I'm better than he is, and he knows I'm better than he is. So it's a matter of having to get myself up to play against Sam Vincent, to play against Enos Watley, or to play against Michael Adams, where on the other hand, they have no problem getting up to play against me. And that's difficult for me sometimes, and I've had some problems in doing that.
If we win this game tonight and we go on to the next level, have you reached the goals in terms of, I get the feeling that to gain the respect that you really want and to put the criticism to bed forever, getting to the championship final and winning the NBA championship puts you in a category with a Magic, with a Bird, because now you have led your team emotionally and physically, correct?
Yes and no. It's more or less a battle now inside me, because I realize that it's not how well you play the game, it's how people say you play the game. It makes you a great player or not. So I can be the greatest basketball player to ever live, but if they don't say I'm great, then I'm never going to be great. So it's a battle inside me now that says, you know, damn it, I want to get everything out of myself that I possibly can. It's more or less like now I'm competing against myself, because Magic and Bird is always going to be Magic and Bird. I'm never going to.
They're both 6'9".
Yeah, they're 6'9". I don't think I'll ever.
You won't be 6'9".
No.
You're never going to be.
But in terms of getting everything out of myself that I can and giving everything to our teammates that I can, that's what I'm trying to do.
Thank you very much. Enjoyed it. And let's hope at the conclusion of the night we're celebrating. Thank you.
Thank you.